The Push for More podcast.
Hello, everyone. Today we are on the Push for More podcast with Nyeim Murphy. Thanks for being here, Nyeim.
Thank you for having me.
Can you tell us a little bit about you grew up in Harford County, right? Mm-hmm. Can you tell us a little bit about that and what you went through and just a little bit about your background so people know where you're coming from before we get into everything else?
I had an average life growing up, pretty much like everyone else. Just life, man. Just life.
Where did you go to high school?
Edgewood.
Edgewood High School? Mm-hmm. How long were you there for? 4 years?
No, I actually went to Joppatown for 2 years, and then I transferred to Edgewood for my last 2 years.
Did you play any sports or anything like that?
Yes, basketball.
Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about growing up when you were younger, maybe like in middle school and high school, and how that was growing up in Harford County, going to Edgewood High School?
Growing up, I have my 4 siblings. I'm the second oldest. I have an older brother, a younger brother, and 2 younger sisters. And I lived pretty much an average life, but I was primarily raised by my mother, so I really didn't have that father figure in my life. Mm-hmm. My father actually was in jail a lot.
Okay.
But I also did have my grandfather, and I spent a lot of time with my grandparents. Pretty much every weekend they would come pick me up. And then the more I started going over there, I eventually ended up moving with them.
Okay. And your parents live in Edgewood?
Yes.
Okay. So you grew up with your mom until what age?
I believe it was 10th grade, so about 16.
And then you transferred to your grandparents' house. Do you still keep in touch with your mom?
Here and there.
Here and there? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I actually had a stepfather, too.
Oh, that's good. Mm-hmm. Okay. How was that growing up and then transferring to your grandparents? Can you just talk a little bit about your experience and what your insights? Because I want people to know that you became very successful. Mm-hmm. So I want to know how you dealt with that.
I have a different perspective on like the whole situation now that I'm older, but in the time being when I was younger, I didn't really see much of it until I realized the importance of having a father figure in your life. Mm-hmm. I didn't really get a lot of stuff, but I did have help from my grandparents and everything. So
okay, so that was challenging to grow up in that kind of atmosphere, but you overcame it, and you look on it with a different perspective now.
Yeah.
See, the Push for More, we offer mentors for folks like you when you were younger to have a hero or a person in their life that can support them.
Yeah.
Do you think that, in retrospect, do you think that would have been helpful for you?
Definitely.
Yes.
But I actually did have a mentor, though.
And I'd love to hear about it. Who was that?
My older cousin.
Your older cousin? Mm-hmm. And how did he mentor you?
It's actually funny because my grandparents are his parents. Like, my grandmother is his father's sister. So
okay.
They live in the same neighborhood, too. It's like 3 houses up. So when I used to go over there, like during the summer times, I used to spend every day with him. And he pretty much taught me a lot, like discipline, hard work. And then seeing his success in school, he was a scholarship student, and he eventually got like a full ride scholarship to play basketball at a university in Connecticut. So spending my days with him, like, taught me a lot.
Awesome. And do you still keep in touch with him? Mm-hmm. So he's still someone that you can consult with about things. And as far as your passions and what you like to do, I know we're going to get into stocks a little bit later, but you also like to work out. Can you talk a little bit about working out and how you keep yourself fit and how you keep yourself healthy?
Working out is very important to my life. It's something that I include in my day-to-day routine. It's something that I don't feel like good without doing every day, so that's why I keep going every day. It actually started back in quarantine when everything shut down, and I actually gained about like 20 pounds, and I didn't like it. So I believe when everything started opening up around October of 2020, that's when I picked up the daily routine, and I've stuck with it since then.
You said you go every day. Mm-hmm. And is that challenging for you, or is that something that you look forward to during the day? Or
no, it's not challenging at all. Some days I'm tired, but I usually go around like 7, 8 every day during the week, and then like the weekends I'll go a little later, but it's something that I definitely look forward to.
Excellent. What other kind of things do you like to do as far as things like eating healthy, listening to music, relaxing? What kind of things do you like to do as well?
I definitely like eating. And on my other free time, I just like relaxing and traveling when I can and playing the game.
Where do you travel to?
I go to Miami pretty often.
Do you really? Mm-hmm. What brings you to that area?
Oh, I just love Miami.
You just like the temperature and the atmosphere and the people?
It's pretty much the atmosphere.
How about the food?
Believe it or not, I've been there about 4 times now, and I've never been to a restaurant there before.
You haven't?
No. I'm a pretty basic eater. Like, I like burgers, chicken tenders, and stuff like that.
So nothing extravagant, just kind of basic meat and potato kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you been to anywhere else?
I've been to North and South Carolina. I've been to Houston and Vegas when I was younger.
Okay, so North Carolina, was that for business or for just for?
It was a business-related one.
It was? Mm-hmm. For stocks?
No, videography.
Videography. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, I actually got into that. It was about my 10th grade year. The cousin that I just mentioned me and you about, he played basketball, and my aunt had a camera, and we went to his basketball game, and I asked her, could I use her camera to take pictures? Then I really enjoyed it, so I asked my grandmother, can you please get me a camera for Christmas? And she got me a camera. So from there, I started doing a lot with the camera.
Excellent. Can you tell me about what you did with the camera?
I was primarily into videography for sports and athletes.
What particular sport?
Basketball and football.
Did you do high school, college?
I didn't really do general work. I really work with specific people.
Okay. Are you still interested in that, or?
I'll always have an interest in it, but I believe I have a deeper passion for investing.
Okay. All right. Well, that's a good encapsulation of your background. As far as stocks are concerned, I know that's your passion, and I know you want to talk about that. Mm-hmm. Can you tell us a little bit about how you got into trading stocks, investing, those kind of things? Just a brief overview of how you got started doing that.
Yeah, so it was back in April of 2021, which is when I last worked a job. I was working as a lot attendant for a dealership. One day I came across a trading ad on YouTube. So it caught my interest. So I was like, let me deposit $100 and just see what I can do. It's not pretty much, it was called pocket options. It's like a high frequency trading. It's not really much like investing. I consider it like gambling now that I look back at it. Mm-hmm. But I deposited that $100, and before I got off of my shift that same day, I had turned the $100 into $2,000. Yeah, and then I believe 3 days later, I quit my job once I realized that it was possible to make money from your phone.
That it got you interested. Were you going to college at the time?
No.
Okay, so did that give you motivation to get into college and learn more about this, or how did that work?
No, college actually didn't cross my mind until recently when I met another guy from the gym named Joe, and we talked about my career goals, and like I told you, it was to become a portfolio manager, and more than likely you won't be able to get that job without a degree, so he talked me into doing it, and then ever since I got into school, I actually like going to school now.
You do? Mm-hmm. And where do you go to school?
Harford County. Harford Community College.
Yeah, that's a great school. Mm-hmm. So what is your major?
Business administration.
And you want to eventually concentrate into investments, is that correct? Okay, so you made a lot of money in that first trade, and then it got you kind of spinned into the gym, talk to somebody, it got you into college. Mm-hmm. Now, can you tell me what's going on with your investing in stocks and learning?
Pretty consistent in making money every day. And now, as I mentioned, also, I have an investing chat where I help people make money every day. And I actually have a educational platform called Gifted Investor Academy, which is like a course to teach beginners and experienced people how to invest.
So can you tell me a little bit about that? And what's the website? Do you have a website?
Yes, it's nlmtrading.com.
Say that again?
nlmtrading.com.
nlmtrading.com. Mm-hmm. Okay. And can you just talk to us about that?
It's just an online educational platform where I go from the basics to more experienced terms of investing, teaching you how to read a chart, how to read a candle, knowing how to time the market, which is most important, and pretty much everything you need to know to be successful in investing.
Okay. Which brings me back to, you said you want to be eventually a hedge fund manager. Mm-hmm. Can you tell us what a hedge fund manager is and why do you want to become that?
A hedge fund manager is just pretty much a portfolio manager, but you're playing with a lot more capital than the average person would play with. In a hedge fund, I'm not sure if you know what it is.
I don't.
It's just like one big investment firm where you have investors, you have businesses, give you a whole bunch of capital that they want you to invest for them.
Okay. So how do you make money doing that?
Oh, I'm not too sure of the terms now, but I do believe you get a fee of the investment, of the amount that you're investing, and then you also get like a small percentage of the profit you make.
Okay. So you also trade stocks and you have this live chat. What platform is that on?
Discord.
Mm-hmm. Can you talk to us a little bit about that and just explain what you do and how you help people with trading stocks on that?
Yeah, we live trade every day at 9:30 when the market opens. And now that I'm in school, I can't really trade as long, but which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But they usually just copy my trades. But most importantly, I'm teaching them of like what I'm seeing or why I'm doing things in real time so they understand instead of just copying me.
So if I am a novice trader, like I am, and I want to invest in stocks, and I want to play the market, how much would I need to get started? Just being a regular guy, not a lot of money, I want to get started trading stocks. How much would I need to get started doing how you do it?
Options and stocks are two different things. Options, you can make money both ways, whether the market is going up or down. It's not really necessarily a minimum that you need. It all depends on the type of money that you're expecting to make.
Okay.
But at least, for example, stocks, if you want to buy a stock, you at least have to have enough capital to buy one share. So say Apple costs $150 right now. To buy one share, you would need $150.
Okay. And now I would buy that stock, and can I go to you for advice, or how does that work? Or do I follow you on Discord? I'm just trying to figure out how I would go about using you as a resource for investing.
Pretty much my Discord is they just follow what I say, but there's a lot of people in the chat who do their own thing.
Chime in too. Yeah.
And then I give my personal opinions, like where I would get in at, or if that's a good idea or not to get in at the time.
Okay. So I would just go into the live chat, just kind of mix it up and talk and see what other people think and what you think, and then go from there. Would you consider yourself a day trader?
Yes.
Okay. You've done that for the last 4 years?
Yes, 4 years.
Would you say that you've done that fairly well for yourself?
For sure.
And is that why you got the internship with JP Morgan? Okay. Do you know anything about that or how that's going to work or what you're going to be doing there?
I do, but I just don't remember off the top of my head. But like I told you, it's portfolio management based. So I'm pretty much learning the basics and just learning from experienced people that are already there.
Okay. So you're going to find out more about it when you get in there. Are you going to be going there or are you going to be doing it from home?
No, I actually have to go there. And the location, I'm not too sure yet, but I do know it's either Miami or New York.
Oh, okay. So you're going to be traveling. Excellent. They're going to put you up in a hotel room and all that, or?
Yes.
Very nice.
Yeah.
You've really done well for yourself, and that's very commendable, Nyeim. How old are you?
22.
You're 22 years old, and you got that set up, and you look like you have a very bright future. I appreciate you coming on and doing this, and you did a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, too.
Thanks for tuning in to the Push for More podcast. To join our mentor network or appear on the podcast, feel free to reach out to us at thepushformore.com.
And if you have the means, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to help support our mission.
Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Every little bit helps us push forward.